what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm at the Tampa Bay Convention Center for the 2019 International New Car Show, walking around. One area of the show that maybe normally I wouldn't go step into, and I know Tom right now is giving me a look, is the Kia area. And the reason why we stopped here is because guess what? They have a 2019 Kia Stinger. This one is with the V6, over 350 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and styling that really is not associated with Kia. Now remember, Kia has done something very smart. They brought over people from other car companies. When I say other car companies, we're talking about the M division of BMW. And that's where you're gonna see some of that magic working on this particular Kia Stinger. Let's check out the front of this GT2, Kia Stinger GT2. I love the color. This color really works on the car. I like the lines. I love the front of it. Very aggressive, but also very like gentleman and very grown up. I do like the vents being functional. You see the opening down here for the front radiator. It's a very purposeful look, and it really, I like what Kia is doing with their design with the grills, because when it comes to grill area, that is something that a brand really focuses on to create an identity. And this shape is getting really real specific with Kia. Now, one thing that, believe it or not, has held Kia back from being one of those upscale brands is actually its logo. They did a pretty good job trying to change it up. I like the black with the silver and the white outline, but that's just something that they're kind of stuck with. And I know Kia tried to change it a little bit a few years ago, and they kind of just went back to, hey, Kia, that's what we are, that's what we do. And hey, it seems to work on this Stinger. As we look at the side here, one thing I want to point out is on the hood, you have these two functional vents. Another thing that's going to separate it from the rest of the crowd, gives it a nice aggressive look. When we drop down, I'm telling you, one thing that really creates an identity of a car is its wheels. I love the style of the wheel. I love the gunmetal gray. I like the brushed aluminum. Look at it. There's the famous name, Brembo. When it comes to brakes, that's a name like Wilwood, Brembo. They're using top quality components on this car because at the end of the day, with the all-wheel drive, you're getting a 0 to 60 of around 4.6 seconds. That's nothing to shy about, especially in a car that almost weighs around 4,000 pounds. But I love the style. They're using Michelin rubber, so that's another thing. These names, Pilot Sport tires, great for durability, but also great for grip as well. Let's work our way down the side. Now there is a side vent here. This one is functional. As you can see, I'm able to put my finger in the vent, and that's gonna help with not only air circulation, but also getting the heat away from the front of the car. We go down the side. I like touches like this. This really gives it an upscale feel. The nice chrome on the mirrors. As we work our way back, you can see full panoramic sunroof, very nicely done. And then as we work our way to the back, this is what really gives the car such a sporty feel, is right here. This rear quarter window that's connected to the side passenger window, as the lines converge, it really gives it an aggressive, sporty feel, even though this is a four-door sedan. And then to wrap it out back, probably the weirdest thing, and I know other YouTubers have pointed this out that do car reviews, is this right here. If I'm gonna zonk anything on the side of this car, they couldn't have figured out a different way to pass through DOT regulations than to have this finger, red finger that's kind of going on the side of the car. So that's one place that I would zonk it. Definitely not zonking it on the rear end though. Very, very aggressive with the LED lighting. I love the GT logo here, and I love this quad exhaust with the functional diffuser underneath. Just really finishes off the back of the car. And even the Stinger logo. I mean, when you look at the Stinger logo, that almost looks like something from a Maserati, to be honest with you. The way the script is, the way the font is. But speaking of this car, let's go ahead and check out underneath the hood of what's creating that performance that a lot of people are raving about. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, here we are underneath the hood. Now, when we talk about this Kia Stinger, yes, there's a lot of upscale feel. There is gonna be an upscale price. The MSRP on this particular one is around $51,000. But what you're getting is a 3.3 liter V6 turbocharged all-wheel drive. It's gonna give you 0 to 60 of around 4.6 seconds. Lots of power there. And I do like underneath the hood. Now, if I'm gonna zonk underneath the hood, I don't like that engine cover too much. I wish they would have done something a little bit more stylish with it. But other than that, you can see they have some strut bracing here to stiffen up the front of this car, because that is really the biggest challenge. When it comes to these types of cars, it's all about driver feel. And I know that is something that Kia is gonna continue to work on with this Stinger GT, is to get the feel from the front of the car through that steering wheel to the driver. Speaking of the steering wheel, speaking of the driver, let's go check out the interior of this Kia Stinger. All right, guys, I'm inside the 2019 Kia Stinger GT2. I'm definitely gonna have to get to a local Kia dealer and take one of these for a drive to review it, because the interior is amazing. Check out the door panels. I love on this particular model the gray with the red, the silver, and the black. So upscale. Tom was shaking his head when he looked inside this car. He could not believe the quality of the materials and just how good it looks. Soft touch everywhere. Now remember, this does have a price point of $51,000, but if you compare this to a comparable BMW or an Audi, I promise you that price tag would be much higher on their end. I love these seats, very comfortable. I like the style. Obviously they're going to be heated, obviously they're cooled. The red, just, I'm telling you, if you get this gray Kia, you gotta go with the red interior. Really just makes it feel Italian to a certain extent. I like the center armrest, very comfortable, cross stitching, cup holders here. This has a wonderful transmission that you could either, use the regular shifter, or you could use these paddles, and they have a wonderful feel to them. This right here screams Mercedes-Benz. These circular vents scream Mercedes-Benz, and they did it right. Nice infotainment screen. Love the way that everything is integrated. Very simple, very clean, very crisp. Why don't you come on over here to the business side, and we're gonna freak Tom out with how great this side of the car is. Come check it out. All right, guys, here we are at the business end. This is a nice place to be. Wonderful steering wheel, flat bottom, red cross stitching all the way around. I like the piano black. I like the GT logo. We have analog tach, analog speedometer, and a nice size LED digital display in the center telling us that the hood's open, the door's open, the roof is open, because this does have that panoramic sunroof. But I love the seating position, even the pedals. Even though this doesn't have a manual, they have these nice aluminum pedals, including an aluminum dead pedal. Great to see. It has your whole suite of safety features, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring. I love all the adjustability in these seats. Very nicely done. It's a wonderful place to be, and it's a big surprise coming from Kia. Anyways, if these are the types of cars you like to see on Raiti's Rides, cars that just surprise you and cars that make you want to hop in and drive, leave a comment in that comment section. If you have not yet subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? These are the types of cars that we're bringing each and every day on Raiti's Rides, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Thank you for being part of the family. Thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for just your support and dedication. Make sure you check out Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All Raiti's Rides original content all the time. Get yourself some merch. Support Raiti's Rides. I know you guys love promoting Raiti's Rides. You talk about Raiti's Rides. You share Raiti's Rides. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. How do you do that? Click the link at the start of this video. It'll take you to Spreadshirt. Shirts, hats, hoodies, bags, the whole 9 yards. Help yourself. Make somebody happy. Get them some Raiti's Rides merch. Speaking of making somebody happy, I can't tell you how many times Tom Mosher makes me happy. This guy, he takes a camera and does things that even the engineers at Canon can't figure out. How does Tom Mosher do that? The same thing with other people at the gym. They look at him and they say, hey, how do I get to look like Tom Mosher? Because I'm doing exactly what he's doing, but I don't look like him. Well, he's got something special. So thank you, Tom, for bringing the special sauce to Raiti's Rides and to everybody at home. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.